Society, here to just give you a glimpse of some of the wonderful things that have happened in Best Life today. And it has been a magnificent day. 3 Facebook Lives, Feeling and Finding You with Tracy Kolba, featuring our freedom release method. Really, really beautiful. Our guided meditation, and then a Best Life Now segment featuring Espen and myself, which means there was also an Abraham Now today, and 2 beautiful classes. One focused on relationships, and the other focused on the aspects of segment intending. So lots of beautiful, beautiful creation. And I wanted to share with you today a couple segments from this book, Ask and It Is Given, by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And then I also wanted to add just a little piece from the Abraham Now broadcast. So, yeah, so here goes. So it says, perhaps the question we hear most often from our physical friends is, why is it taking me so long to get what I want? It is not because you do not want it enough. It is not because you are not intelligent enough. It is not because you are not worthy enough. It is not because fate is against you. It is not because someone else has already won your prize. The reason you have not gotten what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational holding pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. That is the only reason ever. Ever, ever, ever. And it is important. It is an important thing for you to now understand that if you will stop and think about it, or more important, stop and feel about it, you can identify your very discord. So now, the only thing you need to do is gently and gradually, piece by piece, release your resistant thoughts, which are the only disallowing factors involved. Your increasing relief will be the indicator that you are releasing resistance, just as your feelings of increased tension, anger, frustration, and so on have been your indicators that you have been adding to your resistance. Yeah. And then I wanted to just skip ahead a bit and read the desire that your inner being has for you, the desire that Source has for you. And it is this: it is our desire that you become one who is happy with that which you are and with that which you have, while at the same time being eager for more. That is the optimal creative vantage point, to stand on the brink of what is coming, feeling eager, optimistic anticipation with no feeling of impatience, doubt, or unworthiness hindering the receiving of it. That is the science of deliberate creation at its best. And then this piece from the workshop, which, as we're each becoming better at this, as we're each becoming to understand more and more, it truly is how we are feeling in each moment that's determining what's coming next. This is how Source feels, being an extension of us, right? Being really involved in all that we're doing and being on the leading edge of creation, which is where we are as well. So it says the leading edge, expansion, constant objects of attention with whom we flow, and to whom we flow our love and appreciation. It's indescribable. It's more. More is the mantra of the universe. More, more. We have extreme appreciation for you and gladness for your willingness to be who you are and where you are. We are adoring this format, and we are adoring you. Yeah. And I put those three segments together specifically, right? To understand it is about us and understanding what we're feeling and understanding how to navigate to better feelings deliberately and how to understand when we're feeling negative emotion. Well, we can simply acknowledge that and appreciate the guidance it's giving us. And then as we come into feeling more deliberately better, we'll start to feel things coming. And we won't have that feeling of impatience or anxiousness, but instead we'll feel eager, but so good where we're at. This sense of delight in the unfoldment of our life and how pleased Source is with all of this, how pleased our inner being is with all of this, and how incredibly well you are doing. We are all doing in the process of this. And the understanding, Abraham would say you can never get it wrong. Well, I'll even take it one step further. You can only do it right. Because from wherever you stand, your inner being, God's source, is always calling you forward to more, always calling you forward to that which you desire. And you're never going to get it done. So even if you've maybe up until this point taken the longer route or a little more of a difficult route, well, that's okay. It's perfect. Just in this moment, acknowledge how you're feeling. If you feel so good, continue increasing that feeling. But if you're feeling at all any negative emotion, any impatience, any stress or anxiety, or even heavier feelings, well, acknowledge those and appreciate the guidance that's being offered to you and appreciate how your inner being, God's source, appreciates you and is calling you forward to your desires and doing it in such a way as to ask you to just be a little bit nicer to yourself, be a little kinder to yourself, be understanding of yourself, be okay with where you're at. Begin to flow in the direction of appreciation and allow the beautiful unfoldment. It really is good to feel good. It really is the most beneficial thing you can do to deliberately flow in the direction of that which feels better for you. Not only does it feel good, it feels good to feel good, but it will open you up to the receiving of those things you desire. Not in a way like they're going to fall in your lap like an avalanche, but in a way of delightful unfoldment, in a way where you'll enjoy more and more and more of your life. And you'll come to feel how loved and appreciated you are by God's source and the universe and all that is. You truly are amazing and loved, valued, and appreciated in every way.